Hello, everyone. How are we today? Great. Is that because we are almost approaching the end of the program or something else? Are we excited because we are on vacation? Okay. So we have as many as 3 institutions or organizations, and they are going to present projects from various sector, from full sector, waste sector, as well as the energy sector. The first project I want to introduce to all of you is the clean energy that lighting thousands of homes in Indonesia. It's geothermal energy production from PLTP Rantau Dedap. So let's watch the next video.
In the mighty heart of Sumatra, where the earth guards its eternal secrets, beneath layers of forest and stone, a promise lies in quiet repose, a promise of power, a promise of light, rising from the silent depths below. We arrive not as passing guests, but as committed partners. Our purpose extends far beyond generating electricity. Together, with the communities at the mountain's foot, listening to the heartbeat of the villages, honoring the timeless wisdom they carry. Through our CSR programs, we uplift and empower local communities. Sustainability is more than a word. It is the breath we share. Supreme Energy Rantau Dedap is a bond woven with care, upholding the spirit of collaboration. Every step we take is a handshake, building a future of empowerment from the farm to the schools, boosting the local economy and building a brighter future for all. And to nature, we pledge our unwavering loyalty. These forests are the lungs of the world. These waters, an enduring source of life. Supreme Energy Rantau Dedap is fully committed to preserving the biodiversity of Rantau Dedap. We ensure that every operational step we take is aligned with the effort to conserve the surrounding forest and environment. We harness geothermal energy, one of the purest forms of power, leaving no harmful carbon trace behind. A harmony where technology meets conservation. With optimal precision and care, we harness the Earth's heat without disturbing the life that thrives upon its surface. Protecting every root and every spring, for the sustainability of the Earth is the sustainability of us all. Following an extensive and challenging development phase, the Rantau Dedap geothermal power plant is now generating 91.2 megawatts of clean energy, a defining milestone in Indonesia's energy transition.
Semuanya ini kami kerjakan karena proyek ini merupakan bagian dari proyek strategis pemerintah.
This is the steadfast contribution of Rantau Dedap, a beacon of hope amid global challenges. For today's generation and for those yet to come. We transform hidden heat into a future empowered with light. Supreme Energy Rantau Dedap. Clean energy for a greener Indonesia.
Hello, all distinguished guests, gentlemen, and ladies. Good day, and thank you for taking the time to meet with us. I am Ismoyo Argo, Vice President of Business Relations and General Affairs, representing PT Supreme Energy Rantau Dedap, a geothermal energy producer from South Sumatra, Indonesia. I believe all distinguished guests have already viewed our profile video, which highlights our green initiative at the Rantau Dedap project. I would like to express my highest appreciations to the government of Indonesia and the COP30 committee for granting us the opportunity to present our project at COP30 today. Our Rantau Dedap geothermal power plant has a net capacity of 91.2 megawatt and has been in commercial operation since December 2021. We are operated based on the geothermal permit issued by Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources of Republic Indonesia for 35 years up to 2045. The project supplies clean electricity to the main grid of Sumatra and contributes to Indonesia's renewable energy transitions. Rantau Dedap Geothermal Power Plant is operated by PT Supreme Energy Rantau Dedap, a joint venture company comprising of Supreme Energy, Marubeni, Impex, Tohoku, and Energia Prima Nusantara, member of Astra Group. From 2021 to 2024, our geothermal operations successfully reduced 1.5 million tons of CO2 equivalent. This is achieved by replacing fossil fuel electricity with clean, baseload renewable energy. In terms of sustainability development goals, we support SDG number 7 by producing clean energy, lighting up approximately 490,000 households. SDG number 8 by creating 700 total number of jobs, and SDG number 13 by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. We have registered our project under CDM UNFCCC on 2012 and under Indonesia SRN on 2024. Beyond carbon reductions, our project delivers broad benefits. First, strong environment protections and safety standards. Second, local employment and skill development. Third, investment in health, education, and community programs. And stimulates regional and national economic growth by producing reliable green electricity. These co-benefits strengthen the sustainability value of our project. As you can see, our corporate social responsibility, we integrate the interest of society into our development plans by creating responsibility for the impact of our activities on stakeholders and on the environment. And in terms of safety, health, environment, we believe that commitments towards safety, health, environment is more than just a priority. It is a core belief, value, and a basis of our company strategy. So this is our achievement to date. We have already got many awards from the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources of Republic Indonesia in terms of safety, health, and environment. And we also got the Social Engagement Awards from the government of Republic Indonesia and also the local government. And in addition, in terms of developing local entrepreneurship, we got the award from the Minister of Coordinating Investment. Okay, our project is fully registered under two systems. UN CDM registered since 2012 and Indonesia SRN National Registry registered in 2024. All credits follow ICM 002 methodology and are verified by Sukovindo, an accredited validations and verifications body. Importantly, SRD certifies that no double counting occurs. We have 1.5 tons of verified emission reductions available for share, covering the period December 2021 to December 2024. We expect issuance the certificate at Q4 2025, making these credits ready for transactions or forward purchase agreements. Why our credits are high value? Our credits offer high environment integrity, full traceable through HRN and CDM records, trusted third-party verifications, strong contribution toward ESG and net zero commitments. Being geothermal, our emission reductions are highly credible due to the reliability and consistency of the technology. We are here at COP30 to connect with buyers who seeking reliable, verified carbon credits from high-integrity renewable energy projects. We welcome discussion on credit volumes, pricings, forward offtake agreements, long-term partnership, and thank you again for your interest, and we would be pleased to answer if there is any questions from you. Again, thank you very much for your attentions, and hopefully we can get the buyer as soon as possible. You are welcome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for highlighting renewable energy and nature conservation can actually go hand in hand. Okay, moving on to the next one, we have a proposed project coming from Folu sector. But before I start with the presentation, I would like to ask a question. Does anyone here know what nyamplung is? Nyamplung? Sorry about that. Okay, you don't know nyamplung, what about mangrove? Mangrove, yes. Nyamplung is an associate mangrove plant which has a calorific value, so it can be used to produce bioenergy. So if you wonder how, our next speaker will explain it to you through the next video.
High carbon absorption without ecosystem improvement will lead to continued damage to the Earth. The main cause of the global climate crisis is the increase in carbon emissions. This is due to deforestation and the use of fossil fuels. The increase in carbon emissions can cause the Earth's temperature to rise. Indonesia plays a crucial role in curbing the rise in Earth's temperature. One of the solutions is to plant nymphlung trees or Calophyllum iniphyllum. One action solves many problems. Planting nymphlung trees can provide two benefits at once, namely absorbing carbon emissions and producing non-fossil energy for future energy transition. In addition, if processed, nymphlung seeds can produce nymphlung oil as a raw material for biodiesel.
The science is clear. The 1.5 degree limit is only possible if we ultimately stop burning all fossil fuels. Not reduce, not abate, phase out with a clear time frame aligned with 1.5 degrees.
Imagine if villages in Indonesia planted nyamplung and processed it in small village-level factories, the villages would become energy independent.
This energy can be used for agriculture, transportation, and even lighting. Villages are not only food and ecosystem buffers, but also drivers of clean energy. Moreover, nyamplung has high economic value. Its carbon absorption can be traded on the carbon market. Products derived from it, such as biodiesel, biopharmaceuticals, low-methane animal feed, biochar, and even honey, provide sustainable benefits to the community. 1. Nyamplung tree offers many benefits for climate, energy, economy, social, culture, and food security. This is where PT Pandu Wijaya Negara comes in. Based in Yogyakarta, this company is a pioneer of nature-based climate solutions with a focus on ecosystems.
Indonesia Green Goals Project. Agroforestry, Nyamplung, bioenergy and decarbonisation. Our vision and focus is to develop nature-based solutions through agroforest Nyamplung to reduce carbon emissions while also providing renewable energy and becoming a pioneer in carbon trading and community-based clean energy transition. Meanwhile, the scope of our work involves managing the entire cycle starting from the nursery, seedlings, planting using Nyamplung trees, right through to developing carbon certification. Nursery and seedling supply for forest plants that produce energy, especially superior Nyamplung or Calophyllum iniphyllum with seed and seedling quality certified by TVP. Cultivate proven seeds for 2 years, bearing fruit and yielding 70% oil. Officially registered in the National Registration System of the Ministry of Environment and Forestry and as a user of carbon services at IDX Carbon. Our innovation and achievement is producing certified superior seeds that can bear fruit in 2 years with an oil yield reaching 70%. Partnering with villages and Islamic boarding schools to develop agroforestry, creating new forests while simultaneously boosting the local economy. Through this program, PT Pandu Wijaya Negara provides legality and certification that is officially registered with the Indonesian Carbon Exchange, and partners with the National Research and Innovation Agency BRIN and Gajah Mada University. The advantage of our production is superior seeds, quick to bear fruit, suitable for marginal, coastal, and peatland areas. Meanwhile, the benefits for the industry include supporting the ISG target for green energy transition and providing social co-benefits. High carbon absorption without ecosystem improvement will lead to continued damage to the Earth. Let's work together to improve the global ecosystem with Nyamplung agroforestry, bioenergy, and decarbonisation. Towards a new civilization, a green civilization, to restore nature in all aspects of life, including water, air, soil, and energy. Planting Nyamplung means planting hope. Hope for a greener and more environmentally friendly Earth. Hope for cleaner energy. Hope for national independence, social justice, climate justice, and the realization of economic justice. Starting a new civilization, a green civilization with Trita Karana. Maintaining a relationship with God, maintaining a relationship with fellow humans, and maintaining a relationship with nature. PT Pandu Wijaya Negara Indonesia Green Gold Project, a solution for climate change, decarbonisation, and energy transition based on Nyamplung agroforestry.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Green greetings from Indonesia. And now I want to introduce with our company PT Pandu Wijaya Negara. Our project name is Indonesia Green Gold Project Agroforestry Nyamplung Bioenergy and Decarbonization. So we call that IGGP, Indonesia Green Gold Project, Nyamplung for Climate, Humanity, and the Dawn of a Global Green Civilization. Your Excellencies, distinguished leaders, esteemed scientists, valued investors, ladies and gentlemen, and all of you, today as we gather here at COP30 in Brazil, we are not merely discussing policies or negotiating frameworks. We are safeguarding the future of humanity. The IPCC has reminded us that this decade is our final window to keep global warming below 1.5 degrees Celsius. UNEP warns that the global emissions gap is unprecedented and dangerous. We are losing forests, coastlines are collapsing, and vulnerable communities stand on the front lines of rising seas. But Indonesia comes to this forum not only with concern, we come with hope. Hope that grows from all our soil, our source, our people. This hope has name Nyamplung or Calophyllum inophyllum. Nyamplung is not just a tree, it's a guardian of coastlines, a survivor where other species fail. It grows in salty sand and degraded soils, in eroded coastal zones where climate impacts are most severe. FEO reports that over 680 million people live in a climate-vulnerable coastal regions. For them, Nyamplung is not symbolic, it is protection, restoration, and dignity. Its wood is dense, with a remarkable 0.9 to 1.04 gram per centimeter cubical density, one of the highest among tropical agroforestry species. IPCC studies confirm that dense biomass species store significantly more carbon, making Nyamplung a powerful natural carbon removal engine. Its seeds produce oil with an exceptional cetane number of 60 until 70, higher than most plant oils, ideal for premium biodiesel and industrial fuel switching. One of the fastest mitigation pathways according to IPCC. Its leaves, twigs, and husks can be turned into biochar, a material capable of storing carbon for more than 100 years, according to IPCC 2019 refinement. This is the permanence the world's carbon markets are looking for. Its deep roots halt coastal erosion, its canopy moderates microclimates, and its presence restores ecosystems that were once considered lost. UNEP classifies coastal agroforestry like Nyamplung as one of the most effective nature-based solutions for mitigation and adaptation. Distinguished delegates, in this single species, the world gains carbon removal, coastal resilience, renewable energy, long-term carbon storage, biodiversity restoration, and a pathway for a community prosperity. And here is what makes Nyamplung extraordinary. Nyamplung fits 8 categories of international carbon credits, according to IPCC, Vera, and Gold Standard. Nyamplung advances 8 Sustainable Development Goals, according to UN SDGs, and framework. Nyamplung fulfills all UNEP Nature-Based Solution principle according to UNEP Nature-Based Solution Standards 2021. Nyamplung aligns with Indonesia's Volunteering 2030 and the Paris Agreement Article 6 according to Ministry of Environment of Indonesia and UNFCCC JMA. Very few nature-based solutions on Earth align this perfectly across science, economics, policy, and community impact. Nyamplung is one of them. But let me share something deeper, something beyond carbon tons or yield curves, something beyond methodologies and markets. Nyamplung is the foundation for the birth of a new global era, a green civilization. A civilization no longer powered by fossil fuel, but by regenerative bioenergy from nature, a civilization whose industries do not destroy ecosystems but restore them, a civilization where prosperity and sustainability are not opposites but part of the green industrial era, an era of clean manufacturing, renewable feedstocks, circular bioeconomy, and climate-resilient livelihoods. An era that the world desperately needs. An Indonesia with Nyamplung as its symbol stands ready to lead. But the deepest reason we bring Nyamplung here to COP30 in Brazil is not only science, carbon, or energy. Pay attention for it. The deepest reason is people. Because behind every seedling planted, there is a family protected from erosion. There is a woman earning new income from Nyamplung oil. There is a fisherman whose shoreline becomes safer. There is a child who can grow without fear of disappearing land. There is a village transformed from vulnerability to resilience. This is the true essence of climate action, not just reducing emission, but preserving human dignity and securing a livable future for all. All of you, ladies and gentlemen, let us make Nyamplung a global icon of nature-based climate solution. Let us show the world that investment can restore hope. Let us prove that a green economy is not a dream, but a reality taking root in Indonesia today. Nyamplung is not just a tree. It is a future. It is a new energy for the world. It is the foundation of a global green civilization that we must build together. Okay, thank you very much for this. With respect from Indonesia to the world, green greetings from Indonesia. Thank you very much.
So I assume most of you already know what Nyamplung is. If you still don't, or you want to see it in real life, please pay a visit to Indonesia, because it's an endemic plant of Indonesia that you can only encounter, or you can only see in Indonesia. So we welcome you all. Okay, our last project, we want to introduce to you a concept of waste to energy that could provide heat and electricity to many homes by utilizing biogas from this controlled landfill. Let me welcome Ibu Sri Muniasi. She's from the Koperasi Gending Lestari Kebumen, actually Central Java in Indonesia. Ibu Sri, when you're ready, you may proceed.
Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. With your permission, I'm acting on behalf of the chairman of the Kebumen Gending Lestari Producer Cooperative. We are very pleased and grateful to have the opportunity to participate in the COP30 seller mid-buyer session held in biogas from land. Let's watch the video presentation of our project first.
Methane gas that is continuously trapped in waste piles is dangerous to the environment because it can cause fires and explosions in landfills. Methane emission from landfills need to be managed to avoid the impact of climate change. To support climate change control effort in Kebumen Regency, Koperasi Produsen Gending Lestari participates in mitigation action by utilizing waste as renewable energy through the use of methane gas produced from waste pile at the landfill. This mitigation action aims to reduce the impact of climate change by burning methane gas produced from the decomposition of organic waste at the Kaligending landfill. In addition to reducing greenhouse gas emission from the household energy sector, this innovation also supports access to clean and sustainable energy for the local community. In 2022, the biogas utilization process began with the construction of 4 gas capture wells, each approximately 5 meter deep and connected to pipes approximately 16 meters long. The biogas from the main flare was then distributed to 8 households in the village of Kuraminan, Kaligending. The biogas from the landfill site is used by the community as cooking fuel, replacing previous fuels such as LPG. The utilization of methane gas began with the use of the Kebumen Regency budget or APBD by inviting experts from Malang. In its development, funding was supported by social and environmental responsibility funds from PT Sukovindo and self-help funds from the Gending Lestari Kebumen Producer Cooperative as beneficiaries and maintainers through regular contribution. Based on calculation using the biogas utilization methodology at the Kaligending landfill, this action has the potential to reduce emissions or increase greenhouse gas absorption by 82,120 tons of carbon dioxide equivalent during the duration of the mitigation action project. This supports the Blue Sky program towards a low carbon future.
Saya sangat terima kasih atas sambungan gas yang telah dipasang di desa kami. Yang dulunya kami memakai gas dalam 1 bulan itu menghabiskan 4 tabung, sekarang 1 bulan itu hanya menghabiskan 1 atau 2 kali, tidak sama sekali. Ini sangat membantu perekonomian di kami.
Thank you. And then we would like to ask for your permission to present our project materials. Biogas from Kaligending landfill is a sustainable solution for climate change mitigation. The Kebumen Regency government, through the Kebumen Regency Marine Environment and Visitors Agency, in collaboration with the Gending Lestari Kebumen Producers Cooperative, as the maintenance group and a beneficiary of landfill gas at the Kaligending landfill, proudly showcase an innovative climate change mitigation action from the domestic solid waste sector, namely the utilization of landfill gas from the control landfill at the Kaligending landfill in Kebumen Regency, Central Java Province, Indonesia. The background to the mitigation action is the accumulation of waste that produce unpleasant odors and is a source of greenhouse gas emissions, namely methane, as well as the pollution of surface water bodies and groundwater from landfill activities. The flow of landfill gas utilization as a source of heat energy for cooking, construction of a methane gas capture well, installation of landfill gas distribution pipes to 57 homes around the Kaligending landfill. The methane gas was previously purified using a purifier, and some of the gas was channeled through a flooding installation. A flowmeter was installed to measure the methane gas flow rate. Blowers were also installed to support the methane gas flow rate. Education and capacity building were conducted for all landfill gas beneficiaries from within the Kali Gending study community. Us build awareness and actively contribute to climate change control before through landfill gas utilization mitigation action. Beneficiary groups were also encouraged to become independent in the operation and maintenance of landfill gas distribution installation. Ladies and gentlemen, unlocking the potential of landfill gas for clean energy. This innovative project unlocked the potential of landfill gas to provide sustainability clean energy, helping reduce methane emission and support local communities with affordable, eco-friendly cooking fuel. Since 2022, a gas recovery system with 12 pipelines and 2 blowers has been used to purify methane, providing clean cooking fuel for 50,000 households and replacing landfill and replacing LPG. Excess gas is flared to minimize environment impact. This project directly contributes to climate change mitigation by reducing methane emission, supporting sustainability. Number 7, development goals. Supporting sustainability development goals number 7, affordable and clean energy, and supporting sustainability development goals number 13, climate action. It provides sustainable energy while improving local health and reducing reliance on LPG, thereby reducing indoor air pollution. This initiative promoting long-term sustainability through carbon credit generation and local economic growth. The registration of landfill gas utilization mitigation action from Kali Gending control landfill through the national registry system in the carbon economic value scheme is carried out in stage, creating a registration account and filling in the main data and technical data in the national registry system. Conducting and focused group discussion, measurement, reporting, and verification with the Ministry of Environment, and discussing the mitigation action plan document design, which was followed by a site visit to Kali Gending control landfill by the greenhouse gas inventory team on May 16, 2025. The next stage is mitigation action plan document validation by validation and verification body or agency PT Sukovindo on May 27 to 28, 2025 with an estimate figure for emission reduction or increase in greenhouse gas absorption during the duration of the mitigation action project based on the mitigation action design document that has been validated and approved on September 24, 2025. This mitigation action was implemented to achieve several benefits, including environmental benefits, contributing to reducing greenhouse gas emission in the waste sector, reducing odors from the landfill, and improving environmental quality through the use of renewable energy. And then the second is economic benefits, saving in the liquid petroleum gas usage for beneficiaries. Based on testimony from Mrs. Anjar, an LFG beneficiary in 1 month, was able to use 5 LPG cylinders, but after using landfill gas, she only needed to purchase 1 or even no LPG cylinder at all. Other benefits include the potential for receiving incentive funds from the Indonesia greenhouse gas emission reduction certificate sales process. And then social benefits, empowering communities around the landfill through the Kending Study Producer Cooperative and collaborative corporate social responsibility assistance. Social investment on SROI calculation of the project is 1.54. On obstacle phase, limited funding for the validation and verification of mitigation action, as well as limiting funding for testing monitoring parameters, as we are a small institution and operate on a small scale. We sincerely hope that through this stellar mid-buyer event, these existing obstacles can be overcome, and that prospective buyers will be willing to support our commitment by providing financial support until the Indonesia greenhouse gas emission reduction certificate is issued by and by becoming our Indonesia greenhouse gas emission reduction certificate buyers in the future. Thank you so much. The Gending Lestari Kebumen Producer Cooperative is committed to supporting the national movement to control climate change through the conflict mitigation action, utilizing landfill gas from the Kali Gending Control Landfill towards a low carbon future to achieve better environmental sustainability. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ibu Sri, for the presentation. So that's all we have. Today, we already presented projects from Folu, from energy, and from waste. And if you want more, please support our program by filling out the form. We have two forms for you. One is we have a list of projects that was presented in the past 9 days. You can pick any one that you found interesting. And another one is for our carbon market exchange. So we call that IDX Carbon. So if you want to know projects that's been listed on IDX through the secondary market, you can also check. We have someone is ready to respond to address all your questions in regards to that. Okay? So I guess that's it. It's been 9 days of operation. Around 40-ish projects was presented, green projects. And sadly, we have to say goodbye to our carbon shop, or a popular term for Carbon Connection for Climate Action seller mid-buyer, with a purpose to strengthen the collaboration to achieve a high integrity carbon governance. Well, at least we close for another 360 days, or until we see you again next year. Well, in the time being, Indonesia will continue to demonstrate its climate leadership by driving sustainable solutions and deliver a real climate impact. Thank you for your attention. We welcome you to stay around. We're going to have a network, or if you want to connect with us, you can mingle, or you want to build some network with us, feel free to stay and please enjoy. Thank you very much.